So now that we understand generics and lambda, let's go back to our demo local columns and see them applied in the migrated code. So let's run our application. And here we have our demo of local columns, and we are setting the date over here. Now, by default, the toDate is equals to the from date. But when we change the from date, let's say that we're changing it to, I don't know, January 1st, 2017, the toDate doesn't change automatically. Well, we want to have the toDate change to the from date, which means whenever we change the from date, we want the toDate to change accordingly. So just like when we are binding a property of a control, we are using the bind event, we'll use something similar here. What we want to say is that the toDate dot bind value, we want to bind the toDate value to, and here we have two overloads. The first one takes types column of type date. We've already learned about generics, so we know that this indication over here actually means, yeah, it doesn't zoom well, but this greater and lesser with the date within them means that we need a column that is of type date, which kind of makes sense, because if we're binding the toDate, we need to bind it to the to something that is a date. So let's bind it to the from date column. Perfect. And let's run this. So now, whenever we change the from date, the toDate will automatically recompute and get that value. Perfect. So, to bind the toDate to the from date, all we needed to do, let's look at the changes, is to say toDate bind value from date, which means that the toDate value is being bound to the value of from date. This actually means that whenever we'll change the from date, the toDate will get that value as well.